Hello, my name is Glynn Tonsor, and I'm a faculty member in the Department of Agricultural Economics at Kansas State University. The purpose of this short video is to call your attention to available resources on our Ag Manager website as it relates to deriving cash price forecast for crops. This work is part of several projects underway. Collaborators here in the department include Kevin Dhuyvetter, and while there's several projects that are ongoing, I want to give credit to one of them was partially funded by USDA's Risk Management Agency. One of the questions I often get when we talk about prices of commodities in the future is, why don't experts like myself and others try to make projections and beat the market? Basically, lots of research has been done that says that's hard to do. The futures market, which is forward-looking, buyers and sellers of the commodity in question come to play all the time, and there's this concept that economists talk about called efficient market hypothesis that largely asserts that all available information is built into today's marketplace, and therefore there's no systematic approach or rules or an individual decision maker's forecasting approach that regularly can beat that. I tend to believe that. Lots of research supports that. And if you buy that notion, basically what that means is, rather than trying to beat the market, why don't we try to use information that the market's providing us today to derive forecasts for the future? That's what I encourage producers to think about doing. That leaves them asking, okay, so how do we do that? Well, fortunately, there's a lot of resources on the web to help us do that. First, it's important to recognize exactly what I mean by basis. Basis is the difference between your local cash price and the futures market price. This relationship can easily be rearranged such that cash price is simply a sum of futures market price and basis. This is important to recognize because, of course, producers are most interested in cash price. And fortunately, futures market information is readily available and basis forecast information is readily available, which I'm going to highlight for you here today, that yields readily available cash price forecast for crops. If you go to our Ag Manager website, you'll see over here on our table of contents on the left-hand side a Crops tab. When you click on it, you'll see a link called Crop Basis Tools and Maps, where a whole host of information is available. Now, this is updated weekly for a host of crops. Just to give you a feel to motivate additional interest in this, here's a snapshot. This is updated weekly. It's a map, shows the geographic variation in corn basis. Again, difference between cash price and hereby futures prices. I encourage you to come look at this for other crops. It changes over time, and there's a building database on our website. You can also look at this over time. So this is for the Hutchinson, Kansas corn market, just as an example. And basically what you can get from this is how the current, 2012 basis for corn relates to other points in time, Again, you can come to our website at any point in time and get this information. It exists for other crops, different regions. Obviously, the state of Kansas is covered as noted on the previous slide, but other states as well. I encourage producers to make use of this information. If you follow the general notion of simply adding this basis to the current futures market, you have a cash price forecast. It's a very easy and readily available way to project cash prices that the literature's found is very reasonable to do. Now, it's important to recognize that no price forecasting mechanism is perfect. That is, there's error in all approaches. There is no crystal ball, as much as we'd like to have one, but everybody should do their best with what they can. There's a lot of available information on our Ag Manager website and other resources that I encourage producers to make use of. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact myself or Kevin Dhuyvetter. Have a good day.